I saw something the other day saying, can we really class Revolution Pro Wrestling as an indie at this point? And I'm like, what do you mean we couldn't be more independent if we tried? Revolution Pro Wrestling is turning 12 years old, and it's kind of crazy to think about that. I'm a fan of professional wrestling. I just want to see good professional wrestling. When I first got into this, my mentality was trying to create something that I could be proud of, something that I knew I could take my friends to and not be embarrassed by. When we first started, I was working for a promotion called IPW UK. I was a booker at the time. When I was promoting the events, I kind of developed my own style of professional wrestling that I dubbed as pro wrestling at its best. And that's a philosophy that's stood by me throughout these last 12 years. To have gone from those community centres, leisure centres, and then here to the Copper Box, I think we've defied all odds.
Being a part of RevPro for over the years has been an experience, because you would sometimes see shows where there's like 150 people, to then doing a York call to 1,000 people, then 300 people, then this and that. And I've seen it from Andy's vision of just choosing Sitting Bull with Colt Cabana as the heavyweight champion, to an amazing relationship with New Japan Pro Wrestling, to a fan base that can rely and depend on Andy for wrestling at its best. It meant the world to me to end my career in the UK scene. It was so important to have the final one at Revolution Pro Wrestling.
RevPro really felt like I was given opportunities based on the hard work I was putting in. My debut was in 2018. Curtis Chapman would always go to Andy and say, Michael's really good. Book my friend Michael, he's really good. And booked me in a squash match against Great O'Connor the next day, and I said, perfect, wonderful, that's fine. I made the most of those 2 minutes. And I pressed Andy enough within those 2 minutes of getting beaten up that he wanted to give me more opportunities. I came up to the contenders music and I wasn't even a contender. It was just music. It's like, we're not even giving you music you use in the indies. From being a maybe contender to try and work and earn a spot in the contender division, all the way to winning literally everything in RevPro and defeating the Great Khan to become the British Undisputed Heavyweight Champion. It really felt like all the steps that took me there via RevPro was because I put in the work and I showed that I'm worth something.
You see some of the wrestlers on the card tomorrow also helping out today, and that's because they see what we're building, and I think that they want to do everything they can to make that a success, and that means so much. I don't ask anyone to do anything that I wouldn't do myself, which is why you'll see me getting stuck in with the ring, you'll see me getting stuck in with the merchandise. We have a group of people, hard-working people, who want to make things happen and who've got a love of this business, and it's that love that gives you that attention to detail that creates these special nights, these special atmospheres and these special moments.
I wouldn't be surprised if you... So, I have been with Revolution Pro Wrestling since I was about 12 years old. I started training in 2016, and then around 2018-19 made the jump to helping on shows, and that's where I started dealing with all the production stuff that you see now. And 9 times out of 10 I've got a vision mix, send video packages to the screen, this, that and the other. I very much find myself doing almost everything on a show that I'm not wrestling on. And then even if I wrestle, I still do everything I've just mentioned and do my match at the end as well. The end goal, the dream, is to get to the top of where I am now for the company that I've started in, work my way up, be on as many shows as I can, just to be able to prove my worth in the company and go from being someone that does literally every job around the ring to getting in the ring myself, and then moving on to other countries, other companies, and just really getting to the top of my potential in professional wrestling.
I've got more. Here it's Naito. Oh. Got Shingo Takagi.
Oh.
My first tattoo was Zack Sabre Jr. That was in 2018 because he's my favorite wrestler of all time. It's a mixture of British wrestling and Japanese wrestling. It's the best thing for me. Plus, it's not so far away, like Europe, UK, from Germany. I can fly in and just look at it. It's growing so fast. 12th anniversary, so they're doing something right.
Question for you. Are you ready?
There was a period of time where, people didn't really rate me, didn't think I was any good. Andy Gordon, right, he had faith in me, that he put his championship on me. And I remember the first ever Rev Pro show, right? There was a lot of pressure on me to deliver in the main event. The pressure was on me to see if I could go, and I did. I think I delivered, and because of that, he kept faith in me. And from there, he stuck by me. There's always the flavors of the month, right? The wrestlers that everyone raves about. But Andy's always been ahead of the curve and books the people that are about to break out, and he's always had that. And that's what's always made Rev Pro relevant. That's the reason Rev Pro's been so successful. They don't follow trends, they are the trend.
The following contest is a 10-woman tag team match. This match is no disqualification.
Andy, go. We fucked your canvas, Andy. Sorry. Too late.
To see the women's division really grow, it's been really good to be a part of. Thousands of people going absolutely mental for girls, and just hearing the crowd love every second of it was really, really cool. We had the help of Will, so I think the fact that he wants to come in, even just every now and again, just to show his face and just to help people along and make the product better, including the women's division, that in itself it's a privilege for us to share these sort of moments with him as well. Since I've kind of been at Rev Pro the last kind of 3 years, I have seen him, and I think everyone has, it's that old saying, like, he has really turned into a man.
I feel like there are so many times that I drop the ball, and I'm aware that I dropped the ball, and having to come back to Rev Pro with my tail between my legs, having to prove myself not only to the wrestlers but to fans and to Andy, because Andy's the one that got me over to New Japan in the first place. And there's so many times that I feel like I'd let him down, whether it was from anything that I did on social media to even attitude backstage. So he's allowed me to grow up. I feel like he's allowed me to be a young man in wrestling and slowly mature.
this is like the end of something and the start of something.
I don't know. That's the film. There's nothing confirmed about that. All I know for sure is that it's the end of this timeline, and it feels like all the stars seem to be leading to a new chapter starting. But the thing is, the truth, I don't know what that chapter is. Even if I'm not going anywhere and I'm still in the Indies, I feel like I can still look at this as a run, like a successful run.
What really stood out to me tonight was the reactions for all of the homegrown British talent. I feel like this was a celebration of obviously like broadly British wrestling, but it was a celebration of Rev Pro. It's cliche, right? But like, I feel like this is the beginning. I want Rev Pro to be the biggest company in Europe, not just the UK. I mean, Rev Pro's home for me in Britain. First Rev Pro show was at the Wyvern Hall in Sittingbourne. And like, those shows felt like, I mean, they were at the time the most important shows in the country. But obviously the reality, you know, it was a function hall with 150 people, but we never treated it like that. I wouldn't be the wrestler that I am without coming from here and being given the start. I'll be at Rev Pro till the day I wrestle, in some capacity, as much as I can.
I feel like it was such a culmination of all these tiny shows that Rev Pro has done, and they've built over years and years, or 12 years, to lead to the Copper Box, and it felt like the culmination of a real journey of not just Andy and Rev Pro, but of all of us wrestlers that have been there the whole time, of the people I looked up to in Rev Pro's first and second year to now being a part of it in its 12th. Like, it really did feel like a big deal, and I think we all take a lot of pride in being able to have been there at the time.
That was great, seriously. All of you.
Lost your voice a bit there, Andy.
I sat there for 4.5 hours, but like, and the fact that you guys were able to keep the fucking crowd at the end of that is a testament to you guys. And they fucking cared. That's what I said. Like, everyone fucking cares. The British people are fucking stars, and that's what we've been working for. Woo! And on that note, I quit.
Ultimately, we are all wrestling fans. You don't just fall into professional wrestling because you're like, oh, hey, that'd be a great career. It's not like I want to be a nurse or a policeman or a doctor, you know. This is something we all do because we're fans of it. We may not have the same budget and resources as bigger promotions than us, but pound for pound, we are the best. When I'm doing this, when I'm working hard, it's tiring, and I have to ask myself, what would I say to myself as a child? So I've got on my Twitter profile, my pinned picture is a picture of myself playing with wrestling toys when I was younger. And it says, always follow your dreams. I pinned that to the top of my Twitter profile, A, because I was a very cute child, but B, most importantly, when times are hard, you know, when stuff doesn't go according to plan, I look back at that picture and it reminds me why I got into this, because I'm a fan and I love this crazy sport. And if I can leave a positive legacy behind, you know, if when I'm done with this, people can look back at me on a positive light and say his fingerprints are all over this wrestling industry, he left a positive mark and he really cared, I think that's kind of enough for me. If I can keep doing that, I'll be very happy. And if I can keep pushing the boundaries of what we can achieve and proving my doubters wrong, then that's going to mean a lot to me as well. And that's it. That's what drives me. It's a passion and it's legacy.